Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our Bears modded franchise. We're going to take a different approach and we're going to look at the stats right now at week 13 around the league. Who is key, who I think could have keys in for the rookie of the year, things like that. We'll use this projection and then also we'll take a look through maybe a little bit of the draft and maybe talk about that for a couple of minutes. So to start that, in the rankings, it's actually surprising with Michael Penix that him being the 24th ranked QB, it must be Bijan Robinson. It has to be Bijan Robinson over here. 526 yards. Yeah, it's the rushing. Riddler was here for a little bit as well. Penix was out for 4 weeks. Bijan Robinson was out for 6. So really, at the end of the day, what kind of kept them going? Davis Mills for a couple of games. Penix and Ritter. And also Bijan Robinson with him coming out. Tyler Algier, who has been great. Jamal Williams, who in real life I'd love for him to come to the Bears, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to end up drafting Genty or Amarion Hampton. I still haven't put out maybe a mock draft. I think I'll do that in the next couple of weeks to see how that goes. But at the end of the day, I think in this, the Falcons rushing is great. Deshaun Watson is not doing great. However, that rushing offense and that defense is holding them in. Now the Steelers, this is another interesting one. So Beck came in for 1 or 2 games. Watson for the rest of them, 19 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Khalil Herbert's leading that. AJ Dillon, Donovan Edwards. I think this was also another one where Khalil Herbert got injured. Watt is out right now for the next 3 weeks. I mean, not really a lot of injuries. You do have Darnell Washington at tight end out for the season with broken tibia. I fractured a tibia. That doesn't feel great. A complete PCL tear for Braxton Berrios. I mean, this has been a very good rushing attack. AJ Dillon with 6 touchdowns. Okay, they're trying to get to their 11-6 record from last year. Now, Bo Nix being at 19, this is definitely the fact that a lot of teams in their division aren't doing great. Same thing with the Dolphins. It's a very weak division, and is it really a paper mache offensive line? Paper maches are bad, right? Great offensive line, great. Yeah, I think paper mache in this context is bad. Yeah, paper mache assholes. Yeah, it makes sense. I haven't made a paper mache thing since I was in elementary school. But they're good in everything else. Stroud, this is a very mixed bag from the Texans. Good in passing offense, not the middle of the pack rushing offense. Scoring defense is up there, but passing defense isn't great, but the rushing defense is good. Eagles, 7-4. I mean, they kind of hit their stride later on in the season. The fact that Shadur Sanders is ranked 14 is insane. And they got Fraud Watch, which this is why I love Modded Madden. Fraud Watch, it's 7-4. They are not the team to really worry about. But they do have a lot of good youth. Same thing with San Fran. Buffalo, not doing it the greatest. We just have a youth movement. I mean, KC at 6-6 right now with the second highest scoring offense. Have they just been losing games that are close? Let's see, 41-20, so they won that. They lost 3 points to Dallas, 6 points to the Raiders, 6 points to the Eagles, beat the Titans by 3. They got their asses stomped by the Giants. Broncos stomped them, 1 point loss to the Chargers. Chargers stomped them the next 2 weeks later. Yeah, they've been very hot and cold, which makes a lot of sense in that. They're going down. Sam Darnold, JJ McCarthy, I think in real life is going to take that. Now this is great. The Lions being 6-6 is insane. The paper mache, I mean, it's pretty decent. The Cowboys do not look great. Toothless pass rush. With that in mind, what is the Cardinals looking like on their bit with their pass rush? So they went with Nick Scorton. I mean, he does have 9 sacks. Mo Hurst, I really like Mo Hurst. But only 1 sack. I mean, I'm just not seeing it here from this offense. We traded Tremaine Edmonds there. I think that was a good trade. Scranton has 9. Zaven Collins has 8. Well, they are running a 3-4. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I would say that's a toothless pass rush. Now, one of the interesting things is the Commanders. Statistically, I mean, Jay Daniels is taking a step back, but I mean, adding, you know what? This is why. Why isn't he playing? He is. Well, it's rushing. We need to look at receiving. I mean, it's not bad. They're getting beat up on defense. Maybe it's defense. Maybe it is defense. And as we go down and scroll to the bottom, of course, it is the Raiders, who don't even have a quarterback ranked. Tank watch. Wow. Okay. Let's look at who the Raiders quarterback is right now. Statistically, it's going to be Dylan Gabriel out of Oregon. And he did spend 8 weeks hurt. And then Jackson Powers Johnson did take a torn pec. Tevin Jenkins is over here. Partial PCL tear. That's why I didn't re-sign him. Makes perfect sense. And in real life, he's also not there. And then I think we've had a decent quarterback grade. We're at 10. We just need to be smarter with the football. So I do kind of want to say we screwed up a little bit. I played the Lions game. We're gonna still go with that episode, obviously. It's only one game. The recording's fine. I recorded this video. It got messed up. The issue with it was Yeah, well, it got messed up. Then from there, I went to the next week, week 14. I couldn't fix this video for the Bears Packers. So what I did is went back the previous week. The stats will be messed up from what you saw in the wrap up for the last episode. However, I just went back in, manually forced all the stuff. We do have one injury that we will not have, and that is the one to the linebacker. What I had to do to fix this is I had to put injuries off to ensure that there was no injuries in that. So we will have a Sanborn for this game. In addition to that, because I did all of that, we now have a team meeting. So let's see what the team meeting is, and then we'll properly get into this game. We want some revenge. Facing the Packers, and the fan expects a win. Mike Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge. Ooh. Touchdowns. Cam's got to have more TDs than their halfback. Challenge accepted. All right, Caleb. And now let's get in this game. We're going to have a fun time doing this playoff picture. Not really a big thing, week 13, but we'll worry about it later. Hey guys, welcome back. Commentary Dark here. It is Bears at Packers, Lambeau Field. Can Caleb keep the streak going? We won last year at the end of the year at Lambeau as we kick off here for week 13. See if we can make it 2-0. This is taken out to the 27. Out comes Jordan Love in this Packers offense. So we'll see what they can do in the passing game. Jordan Love, 2,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. So here we go on the first play of the game. Going to be an RPO throw right side, and that's a quick takedown after 3. Handoff in the backfield, stuffed there, and it's immediately a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, Love looking, has the man there. We'll get it to Dobbs for a first down. 2 guys in the backfield here, hands it off to his running back, and that is going to be up the middle with Lloyd for only a gain of 2. Quick throw left side on an empty blitz. A little bit of a risky play. Live formation right, and that is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Drops back looking, set up the screen. Bring it out there on the right side, has some room. Makes it a 3rd and 2. Handoff here to Lloyd, trying to work on the outside, and he's stopped. So here's a field goal. Now, mind you, we don't show a lot of field goals, but this is why we do it. The AI actually missed. The CPU missed a field goal. Don't see that a whole lot. And it wasn't even close. So here we go. Out comes Caleb Williams. 3,000 yards. Goff has the most in the season right now at 3,300. And we're going to have a handoff here to Ott, and that is going nowhere. Dropping back, looking. Out to Ott again of the screen. Looking, trying to cut on the outside. Past the 50, down at the 49. Roshan Johnson in the backfield. He's going to get the ball. Get a first down, barreling down to the 42. 3 tight end set play action. Looking downfield. Caleb doesn't like anything he sees, so he's going to throw it out of bounds. Empty set. Dropping back. Caleb looking. Has time. Finds Moore. DJ Moore breaking a tackle and gets the first down. Again, stacking the right side, but it's a run. That goes nowhere. Dropping back. Looking. Has time going to the middle. There's DJ Moore cutting it up the field and into the end zone. That was one where the safety comes down. He has the corner route, or at least the side route to the outside, leaving DJ Moore one-on-one and able to beat his man. Just great isolation there. and DJ does the rest. It's 7-0. Dropping back. Love over the middle. Finds my Christian Watson there for gain 9. Hand off to Lloyd. Quickly taken down, but that's going to be a move to change first down. I formation, tight end left side. They're going to run it behind the tight end, and that is gobbled up. Drop back, looking. Has time, pressure off the backside. That's going to be a contested throw to Watson, knocked down by Johnson. Love here over the middle, and should have been picked off by TJ Edwards. Not able to hold on to the football. It will be a punt over, and we'll start with little I formation. Roshan Johnson up the middle for 2. Doing I formation, play action. Looking. It's time, giving out to Scatterboo on the right side, breaking a tackle, but short of the sticks. On third down, we give it to Scatterboo one more time, and he is short. We're going to go for it. Going to be Scatterboo again, and he does get the first down. Roshan now checking in, looking as time. Going to give it out to Lockley, who's playing a little tight end here. Getting one on the backfield. Turpin in motion right side. Play action quickly held back. Get out the Turpin again. Getting him in front of space, and Will has a block downfield to the 43. Handoff. Jaden Ott up the middle this time. Past the 50. Bears are rolling. Little offset left side. Trying to go behind the tight end, and that's only a gain of 1. Giving it to Scatterboo again up the middle for the first down. Second quarter, winding just inside of the Scatterboo. Big run left side to the 30. Williams dropping back. Has time. Going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run for it inside the 20, down at the 17. Dropping back out of the shotgun again. It has time. Going to Burden, and that's going to be down at the 9. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Scatterboo's there, and that's Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark is all over the place. We double team him this time, but Scatterboo does get the first down. Ott checks in the backfield. Looking. Going to go close to Cole Kmet. That makes it a 2nd and 2. Handoff. Scatterboo up into the end zone. Remember, we have a moment with him that he needs to get more touchdowns than the opposing running back, and play as 1, and the Packers still don't have any points. From the outside to his tight end there for a first down. Love dropping back. Looking. Quick to the left side and moving the change quickly and effectively this drive. Blitz is there. It is picked up, and that's going to be Watts. Only a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Love dropping back. Has time. Looking. Going over the middle, and that is an awkward attempt at a catch and easily dislodged. So the Bears get the ball here, and Williams goes down. Lucky that wasn't a safety for Quay Walker. They'll mark him at the 1. Williams looking over the defense. I don't like anything that's on here, but we have to run a play. It's going to be dumped out to Scatterboo and gives us a couple of yards, a cushion. Dropping back, looking. Caleb going to scramble for this and give the punter some room. So, Jordan Love, short back on his 40. He has a short field going over the middle, and there he misses his man Romeo Dobbs. That would have likely been inside the 20. Quick throw over the middle, though, does get the first down, and that is to Reed. Dobbs in motion left side. Play action. Going to put it over the Dobbs. We're going to quickly scramble and make that tackle. 2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. Jordan going to give it out to his running back and nowhere to go. It is 3rd and 10. Dropping back. This time Love going to dump it off here. And Dobbs will have the first down. They'll mark him past it. And that was just a luck of the draw, I guess. Going over the middle to his tight end for 6. Love going short again for his tight end to move the chains inside to the 16. Dropping back. As time. Pressure. Sweat is almost getting there almost every pass rush. He's just not getting the sack. Quick throw over the middle for the first down as we have 25 seconds left in the second. Going to give it out to his running back, and that's a good isolated bit. Nothing you can do And that is an easy play. Maybe we can get a field goal range here. Dump off to Luther Burden. 2nd and 3. Dropping back, looking. Caleb stepping up. Going to slide down. We're going to take another timeout here. Dropping back, looking. Maybe had RB coming across. That's DJ Moore in the middle of the field, but I saw it too late. Don't like anything there. We go ahead and give it to Scatterboo. He will put the ball on the ground, but it will be the end of the first quarter. So pretty good. We allowed Jordan Love to score that touchdown just before the half. But at the end of the day, we do get the ball at the half. We can make it a 2-score game once again. Some of the halftime ones, we have Vikings at Ravens. It's a close one. Ravens are up 20-17. Leonard had to check in because of an injury to Lamar Jackson. So we'll see how that one goes. And the Cowboys taking the Lions. And it's the Cowboys all day against the Lions. So we'll see if that holds true as well. Williams out of the shotgun to start the half. Gonna give it out to Scatterboo on the screen. Working on the outside to the left. A big hit, but still a first down. Out of the shotgun again. Dropping back, looking. Has time. Pressure in his face. And Caleb delivers to Ott for a gain of 8. But Kenny Clark is there. And Kenny Clark is a menace in the middle of the field. So on 3rd down. Give it to Luther Burden. I don't think he has it, but they're going to give it to him. We're going to snap this play quickly. And Skibadow will get down to the 46. Dropping back. Luther Burden close. 3rd and 4. Blitz is up the middle. It's there, but delivery is better. And that's Tutu Atwell for the first down. A little bit of a isolated blocking. And we get it from the tight end on the right. Or actually on the left. And the right, Cole Kmet does a pretty good job. And we do get the first down. Dropping back, looking, has time. Kenny Clark is just put down there as Harrison gets that. Handoff to Scatterboo. Kenny Clark blowing that play up in the backfield. So it is 3rd and 2. Dropping back, has time, going over the middle. DJ Moore at the sticks, moving the chains. 1st and goal from the 7. Gonna hand it off to Scatterboo on the right side and fighting for those yards to the 2. Roshan Johnson checks in. We're going to try to go for it here. Williams sacked. And now it's 3rd and goal. We've had some issues in the red zone. And there it is. Caleb Williams on the ground for the touchdown. That's still a big one. Big play. And that makes it a 2-score game. Trips right. Quick throw left side of his tight end. Jordan Love wants to get these points back. Hand out to Lloyd. Trying to bounce on the outside. And we get there and rally the football. 3rd and 1. Blitz is there. First initial hit by Brisker. And it's cleaned up by Baker. But they will get a first down. On the next play, a little screen out to the right side for a gain of 8. Misdirection right side into Bears territory. So here are the Packers putting a drive together. Giving it here up the middle for 3. And out of the shotgun. Quick throw left side. And that is quickly tackled on a 3rd and 5 looking. Gonna give it out to his tight end, beating Watts. A little bit of a trickery and out route, but hey, it works. Then another screen on the right side, and that'll make it a 2nd and 1 as we tick into the 4th quarter. Love in pressure. Has time. Finds his man. It is Dobbs for the first down. A little bit of look over the defense. Going over to Watson this time over the middle for 7. Looking here out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Quick throw left side. That's going to be quickly taking down Dobbs out of bounds. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, it's there. And that is just too high for Christian Watson. Had the matchup, but it was just not there. On the next play, though, we have a flag, and we're going to just throw it out of bounds. There's no one downfield, but flag is thrown at the line of scrimmage. We'll be holding on Jonah Jackson. So a 1st and 20. Dropping back, looking. Has time, doesn't like what he sees. Going to scramble out and take a hit at the 30. 2nd and 10, dropping back, trying to set up a screen. On the left side, Odd has the speed. Can he get there? He will get the first down and out of bounds. Scubido checks in here over on the right side, breaking a couple tackles and down at the 50. Chicago just trying to put more points on the board just to separate this more. Roshan Johnson up the middle for a first down. Williams looking. Gonna roll on the right side. No routes are that way, so he throws it out of bounds. Your little man in motion, right side. Cole Komet thrown in. That should have been picked. That was intended for Turpin. It's just way too high. Blitz comes in and it gets home. And we punt it back to Jordan Love. Gonna have an empty set. Looking. Going deep. It is double coverage, but his man is behind the defense and a little bit underthrown. And it's there. Jordan Love looking again. Looking, has time. Gonna throw it away. Nothing downfield. 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking. Gonna go short. It is tackled, and they will punt back to Chicago. 7 minutes left. Williams doesn't like what he sees. He's gonna scramble and take another hit. We'll make it a 2nd and 4. Play action. Looking. Dumps out to Scubido coming out of the backfield, making a 3rd and 2 I formation. Left side is the tight end, and Scubido will have it. They'll give it to him there. Looked like he was short. Kenny Clark pressure. Luther Burton getting some blocks to take it in the outside into Packers territory. Gonna be a handoff. Scatterboo up the left side and down at the 39. Dropping back. Looking. Pressure and down he goes. Pressure off the edge. Gets home. And it is a 3rd and long. Looking for something to Jaden Ott, and it's not there. So we punt it back. Starting from the 29. Big pass, but I mean, that's in double coverage, and that's not going to do anything. Love looking again. Going deep. Going to challenge Brisker here. Brisker knocks it away from Dobbs. 3rd and 10. Looking, has time. Going to step up in the pocket. He's going to rush for it. Past the 40, near the 50, crossing into Bears territory, the 47. Dropping back. Going to be a throw right side to Christian Watson to make it a 2nd and 5. Clock is ticking under 3 minutes. Looking, throw wide open there, and we are playing a little bit of soft coverage, but keeping everything in front of us. Love looking. Pressure's there. He moves around and finds his man down a seam. And that is, I think that's Traylon Burks, the former Tennessee Titan, coming in. They will go for 2, and, well, they will get 2. It's a 3-point game. They chose to kick it off to us with 2:28. Looking here. Quick throw. Jaden Ott. Not Jordan Ott, but Jaden Ott out of the backfield sneaking through. That's a first down to Packer territory. Hand off to Scatterboo. For 2, 1 more first down. This may seal it, but Kenny Clark has other ideas. So a 3rd and 9. Safeties up in the box, anticipating a little run. And we're going to have a safety blitz. Looking. Going to give it to Tutu Atwell. Tutu Atwell has the speed inside the 20. But it's our rivals. We want to punch this into the end zone. We run it here with Scatterboo. Going to be a quick toss over to Cole Komet to make it a 3rd and inches. Going to be a handoff against Scatterboo. We'll have the first down inside the 5. Clock is ticking. Quick throw. And that's Harrison Bryant breaking a tackle into the end zone. And that will be your ball game. 28-8. A couple more plays here for Jordan Love, but it is all for naught. 10-point game. You can't score that many points in 7 seconds. Going to be thrown on the left side. He will be out of bounds, and here's your last play. Receiver's right, looking for the Hail Mary. Going to step up in the pocket and give him some room. It's a throw at the sideline, knocked around. Should have been picked by Jalen Johnson, but it is dropped. So we go 2-0 at Lambeau against the Packers. What a day. Just stacking it on. This could ultimately be one more win over top the Lions and the Vikings if those results hold. But Caleb played great. Protect the football. We didn't turn it over. So Without further ado, just hand it over to Stat Dark. What a great game by Caleb Williams on the rivalry weekend against the Packers. I mean, you can't have a better game than this. I mean, you can, a perfect game, but it was 24 of 29, 241, 2 touchdowns, does have a rushing touchdown. So 3 total touchdowns. Jordan Love goes 28 of 39, 1 touchdown for 231. That's crazy. Lloyd, 11 of 16, 1 touchdown. He did get that touchdown, which is unfortunate, but I think we should be fine. Oh, we needed one more over Skibido. Oh well, it happens. But he had a good game though. Look at this, 67 yards, 22 carries, a 3.0 average. We'll take it. Just need to limit the fumbles. In the air, 59 for Jaden Ott. Out of the backfield, DJ Moore 52 and a touchdown. 36 for Burton. Atwell's there. Skibidoo out of the backfield. Bryant had that last touchdown. It's the Packers. We need to add insult to injury. Gunnar Helm with 61 yards. Their tight end is their... Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that. Traylon Burks with 29 yards and a touchdown. That was down that seam route. Blocking, nothing for us, but we do give up 3 sacks. It's unfortunate. On defense, Baker 9 tackles, Brisker up in the box with 8. 3 TFLs. That's it today. No sacks, no interceptions. On the Packers side, 17 total tackles for Quay Walker. The man's a monster because he's fast. Edrin Cooper, 10 TFLs, 5 for Clark, 5 for Gary, 2 sacks for Gary, 1 for Quay Walker, and a half for Van Ness and Dante Corleone. No interceptions. We took good care of the football today, but ultimately it comes down to one man once again is putting it up for us is Caleb Williams. All right, so we had that rival storyline. Let's watch the new message here. Don't think we beat it. Okay, we only had to outplay Kenneth Gainwell, not Lloyd. Okay. We don't really get XP, so we don't really have to worry about that. Yeah, let's go into the next week, 49ers week. We'll see where we are in the Madden tool. So here we are, a week 13 recap. The Bengals beat the Browns 23-17. Dolphins moved to 8-4 over a 3-point win over the Jets. Bucks beat the Bills to move to 7-5. Colts beat the Jags to move to 5-7. It's a 2-point win for the Colts, 30-28. The Vikings came back and won that game 30-29 against the Ravens. That is a big one. That moves the Vikings to 7-5. I mean, it's Jordan Addison with a 207 day, 3 touchdowns, 8 receptions off of Sam Darnold's 369 yards and 3 touchdowns. Clean game. It all goes down to the fact that Leonard had to start. Riley Leonard, the rookie out of Notre Dame. That is a struggle bus for him. Only 215 in the air. Yeah, that wasn't great. He just had Derrick Henry. You got to rely on Derrick Henry. Titans moved to 6-6 as the Seahawks move also to 6-6. Cardinals moved to 6-6 as well, 24-20 over the Rams. The Texans beat the Steelers to move to 8-4. Both teams are 8-4, 38-27. The Eagles whoop on the Giants, 55-34. They moved to 8-4. The Giants moved to 7-5. The Patriots pick up their 3rd win of the season against the Las Vegas Raiders, 16-10. Cowboys beat the Lions by 3. The Falcons continue rolling with their 10-2 season now with a 3-point win over the Panthers. And to round it out, the Chargers moved to 500, 6-6 over a win in Washington against the Commanders. So that's a big one. The bye teams: Chiefs, Broncos, 49ers, and Saints. Impact performers: Mr. Sanders in there, Penix, Skibadow's in there, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. Not any real shockers, the grand scheme of things. Surprise performers: Penix in there, Drew Lock having a play. Cordell Flotz, okay, 2 tackles, 3 interceptions for the Giants. That's a big one. Watson continues a decent year in Pittsburgh. And then top rookies: Cam Skibadow was in there. That was a good one. Dylan Gabriel with the Raiders to go 23 of 36, 223, 1 touchdown. Did have a clean game. I think the rookie of the year, though, is going to be Shedeur Sanders. Not the greatest game, went 29 of 55, 326 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. Shedeur Sanders is putting it on right now. Bright. 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,700 yards. That's probably going to be rookie of the year. He has 9 interceptions on the year, and 33% of them was in this one game against the Eagles. Weekly leaders: nothing crazy in here that I see. Both Mafe with 3.5, Plot with 3. Henry Clark had 5 TFLs, which was big. 2 defensive touchdowns for that Eagles defense. Both safeties there. Interesting to see. Injury report: nothing to talk about in this week. We're gonna have to make sure the injury report stuff is on in game. I believe it is. Hopefully we didn't mess it up. I don't know. All right, this next game against the 49ers. Let's look at a preview here. We are 1.5 point, or actually they're 1.5 point favorites. We're better in points, we're better in rushing yards, we're better in passing yards, better in 3rd down conversions, better in 4th down conversions. Red zone efficiency isn't great. On defense, they're better at us in points, rushing yards, passing yards. Actually, we're better at passing yards. Opponent red zone efficiency, we are better, and in turnover differential, we are -3. It's not necessarily great going into this. Looking at this 49ers team, let's look at the quick statistics. Brock Purdy, actually let's look at their injuries. Their injuries: Jalen Daniels, Christian McCaffrey is out. He's on injury reserve. He'll be out until week 16 because of dislocated ankle. George Kittle's out with dislocated hip. And Nick Bosa's out with an upper arm fracture. Wow, okay. So their 3 best players are out. Statistically, Brock Purdy is putting it on. He's been banged up a little bit this year. Zach Moss on the ground, 507. Pretty been a running back by committee for those guys. Brandon Ayuk, 826 yards. Juwan Jennings, 476. Debo not having a great year, but I think Debo was hurt a little bit this year. Yeah, he was hurt a little bit this year from week 7 to week 13. So he is just coming back this week being healthy, and maybe this offense will actually help from it. We're looking at a scouting report. 4th in quarterback with Brock Purdy, 2nd in running backs. However, obviously McCaffrey's not going to be here. A wide receiver, 7th with Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, and Jacob Cowing. Obviously Debo Samuel will be there in their top 3. It doesn't change until until we go in the game. Tight ends, number 1, he's gone, so it's just Terrence Ferguson, Irv Smith, and on the line is 30th. Former Bear Charles Leno has dropped a lot since his time with the Bears. At left guard, they drafted Tate Ratledge out of Georgia. We kind of thought about Tate Ratledge. He's okay. A building piece. building block on that line. He is a 74. Jake Brendel in his 9th year. Dominic Pooney, who was drafted last year in the 3rd round. And then Braden Smith into his 7th year in the league. When we look at defense, 7th in defensive line. They moved in and brought in Hassan Reddick. I think he came in this past season off a possible trade, or maybe it was free agency. Von Hargrave. Ty Hamilton is a rookie in the 4th round, playing in the middle. And then LT Overton is playing a rookie out of Alabama, taking it 8th overall. And yeah, he looks like he's probably had a decent year for him. Let's see his statistics this season. Only 1 sack though, so not real big production out of LT Overton. D Winters, Fred Warner, and Drake Greenlaw in the linebacking core, making them the 6th, and the secondary is the 2nd in the league. Tavares Ward, DeCamador Lenore. Okay, that's his number. I thought it was his year. Renardo Green, and then in safeties, Jair Brown and Kanaoa Hufanga, who is actually this year is in free agency in real life, but or maybe they re-signed him. Yeah, pretty good bit here. When we look at how this defense is played though, 10 sacks for Hargrave, and then from there it's a massive fallout. That is crazy. Interceptions, Fred Warner has 3, Tavares Ward has 2, with Brown, Green, and Huafanga has 1, Lenore has 1, and Demonte Casey has 1. And when we look at the playoff picture right now, the Falcons are 10-2, 2 games ahead right now. We're 8-4. Eagles are 8-4. Then San Fran is 7-5, and then we go into the wild card. The Vikings are 7-5, so only a game back. The Giants are 7-5, only a game back of the Eagles. Then the Bucks are 7-5, and I don't see them catching up with the Falcons, being that it's week 14. I think they play each other still. Over the AFC, Dolphins 8-4, taking the 1 seed. Broncos at 8-4, Texans 8-4, and Steelers all 8-4. Is your division heads. Buffalo Bills though 7-6, a 1 game behind. Actually, I think the Dolphins still need their bye week, so 1.5 games behind the Dolphins. Chargers are 6-6, and the Chiefs are 6-6. 2 games back behind the Broncos, but still a 6-6 team sitting at the 6 and 7 seed. And the AFC's really dropped off, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. All right, so thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comments, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.